Would you like to be a guest on our podcast, Linking to the Afterlife? I will link you to a loved one in the world of spirit or one of your past lives. This is a free reading, and we are scheduling right now. Send us an email, linkingpodcast@gmail.com, and I will send you all the information. Thank you. This soul reading is a little bit different than the ones you might previously have listened to on my podcast. In this episode, my guest starts to state what her challenge is, and I immediately see the life, the image that we're going to work with. Take notice toward the end when you hear a dog barking in the background. It's almost like it was a call once again to the present moment. It happened at the order it was meant to happen. Thanks again for listening.
I have been feeling really, really alone, and I haven't been able to feel and connect with spirit that much and also meditate that much because my ear blew out last year and all I hear is loud noise. So it's disconcerting because I used to feel more connected, and I don't know if there's any insights about that.
I'm going to go right into the past life that I see. What I saw was a circular brick, cement. You know how castles had turrets and they were circular and there were no windows, and maybe that's where they put the prisoners, I'll say. It's a circular thing. I can see inside as well as outside, and I feel you in there. So there is brick wall, whatever they use for brick, cement, whatever they used back then, surrounding you. It's not that big. So if you want to just, as I'm saying it, visualize that same thing in your head as I go through this movie in my head.
Yes.
You are there. You are there as someone. I can't see if you're masculine or feminine, and I keep seeing it going back and forth, back and forth. So what I'm sensing is there were two different lifetimes, one where you were male and one where you were female, but both you were, I'm going to use the word entrenched in this prison. Now, let me state, past life work could be literal or could be figurative.
Right.
It's all about the emotion that pops up now.
Right.
So keep feeling it, keep sensing it. You don't know who you are.
No.
Inside this, I'll call it a prison. Mm-hmm. I myself, because I become you in this and I'm going through the movie, I myself can't even get myself to look my head to look up to see what's up or if there's any windows. I am so distraught in this prison that I can't even look up. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm getting very anxiety filled. I'm getting very anxious.
Yes. Hopeless.
Yes. You in the prison, down, not on your hands and knees, not like that, not like a praying sort of thing, but distraught, in a distraught sort of way. You're on all fours with your head hanging down. There's nothing else in this prison with you. It is just you. And I'm like, I'm trying to find the door. Who fed you? And I don't even see the door. That's how this prison, there isn't even an opening. You understand?
Yes.
So because this past life came up, that would bring in you into this life feeling there's no door, there's no window, my anxiety, where is that? Where my shoulders drop, that's not there. I'm alone. I don't even hear anything because the walls are so thick. I don't even hear anything. Can you relate to what I'm describing?
You're being totally cut off and unsupported. Yeah.
You can relate to that.
Yeah.
Do you want to do a little work with this?
That's fine. Highest and best always.
Why don't you close your eyes for me? And I'm going to go with you to this image. And we're going to hold this person, this piece of your soul. We're going to be with them. This is the work I do. we're going to have to just pop in there because I can't get through it, the wall. So I'm just going to pop in beside this piece of your soul, this human on the ground on all fours. Can you see that in your head?
Yeah, I can sense the emotional quality more than the image.
Okay, so I'm going to explain as much as I can. The walls are light in color.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay, the floor is dirt.
Oh, it's dirt. Yes, I've picked that up before, but I didn't know it was going to be a turret that had dirt.
I can't smell, but I know it smells.
Yes.
Although it feels dark around the being, there is some light coming from somewhere. And I sensed that from the beginning, but I couldn't, like I said, I couldn't look up, but I sensed light. So we're going to go right to this soul, whatever you image as this person. This is the human. We're going to go to them. I'm going to help you with this because I feel there's just so much right there in that spot.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't feel, I'm looking around the ground right now and I see like what I'll say is like compost, like maybe there was food, but now it's rotting and icky. Like that's somewhere around me. I don't feel I've been in there that long, but I feel long enough where I'm hungry and no one's feeding me. Do you understand?
Yes.
Like I went in there with food, meaning I was put in there with food. They closed up the walls and they just left me. So that would also, in this life, give you some sort of maybe authority figure challenges, or thinking people go away and never come back, or you always worrying someone's not going to come back. Any of that making sense for this lifetime?
Not about people coming back, maybe in terms of authority generally in some ways.
So you can imagine how this soul felt getting locked in there in this prison.
Yeah.
With only the food they gave him or her.
Yeah.
And then never coming back.
And it feels feminine, this one. The turret I didn't get because I feel like I'm down in the basement. I've actually picked up this information before with the dirt floor and the darkness.
Okay.
But the walls it's so dark that it's hard to see whether they're light or not. Up there in the turret, when I was there, they were lighter.
So I can see the lightness. This is good. So this soul, we're going to get her to turn around, get off her knees. So just go beside her, hand on her shoulder, and speak the words, I'm here now.
I'm here now.
I love you.
I love you.
I'm so sorry this has happened to us.
I'm so sorry this has happened to us.
Let me help you.
Let me help you.
And as you say that, she looks at you. I see her looking at you. And she's confused, very confused. Again, tell her, I'm here to help you.
I'm here to help you.
And then with both hands on her shoulder, get her to sit instead of on her hands and knees. Get her to sit. And I see it happening. I feel her again, very confused, like her head is spinning. How? She keeps asking how is this happening? But I also feel she just saw a flash of light. She just saw some lightness in this darkness. Tell her again, I'm here to help you.
I'm here to help you.
She says to you, there's no way out. What do you say to her?
I'm here to help you, but I don't have a clue how, frankly.
She says there's no way out, but there's always a way through. There's always a way through. Tell her I can help you through this.
I can help you through this.
We have each other now.
We have each other now.
She's calming a little bit. You calm a little bit also. Relaxed shoulders. She's very sick. She's not going to make it much longer, but she doesn't know that. We know that. And that's why we are here. Tell her again, I am here to help you through this.
I am here to help you through this.
You have me now.
You have me now.
You don't need anything else.
You don't need anything else.
For there is love between us.
For there is love between us.
And our love is always here.
And our love is always here.
Tell her to relax.
Relax.
And get her to lay down now on the ground. Just help her down.
Yeah, I'll help you here, lay down.
As she looks up now, she can see how light it is above her. The light is now shining down on her. Tell her again, I'm not leaving.
I'm not leaving.
We're going through this together.
We're going through this together.
Her breathing begins to get shallow. She now knows, but she feels comforted with you there, holding her hand, caressing her shoulder. Tell her all is well.
All is well.
We're going together.
We're going together.
You will never be alone again.
You'll never be alone again.
She smiles, accepting. And as she takes her final breath, the two of you ascend up as souls together, rising up, 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 the light brighter, the sky expansive, up, the two of you together, up, up, up. Take a deep breath in and out as the two of you come together as one. And that oneness now drops down, down, down into your physical body where you are right now. And sense where it lands, what part of the body that oneness landed, those pieces of your soul, where they landed.
I don't know. I'm feeling really anxious in my belly.
Okay, that's where it landed then. Take a deep breath in and out of your belly. Expand it fully with the inhale. And drop it down with the exhale. Expand the belly fully. And drop it down with the exhale. Slowly, slowly integrating that piece of your soul back to you. Take a couple breaths right in and out through your belly. I'm going to give you a moment just in silence. Deep breaths. How's it feel now?
Still uncomfortable.
It's okay. That was some deep work with that piece of your soul. That was deep work.
It still feels like it's pretty tight.
That's okay. After this call, you'll just put yourself on the floor or on the bed and lay out flat and hands on the belly, deep breaths in and out to receive that. So going forward, if that doesn't release, just go back to that scene again. You can play the tape again or go back to it into your head again. Just work with her again. Rise up again at the end and come back down. or you may have to work with the next lifetime where it was a male figure. I felt definitely there were two. There were two times you were in that position. Now, they both could have been totally different positions, but metaphorically, same thing, prison. So how did it feel in your head going to her? Was that comfortable?
It felt awkward to me.
But the words seemed to come out of your mouth.
Yeah, I mean, I was being obedient. No, I mean, I was really trying to be there. It just was like, I did feel a lot of separation. I didn't feel all present to her.
Yeah.
I think it was a concept that I'm not particularly familiar with, so it was hard for me to bridge it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, being in the physical, being that person, it just was sort of awkward for me.
Yes. And you just practice with that.
Yeah. It certainly revealed a tremendous amount of anxiety.
I felt it. And that's where I became Donna more.
Yeah.
If you're feeling both the same as her and you, it's tough to get in there.
Yeah.
I've had a lifetime now. I've relived at least 7 times in different pieces of it and as different characters in it, because each time there's more and more to learn from it. And the last time I went in, I recognized how much I didn't want to let go of it. I wanted to be in it. I wanted to feel that more and more. And I felt, oh, Donna, that's not what we need. So each time I did it, I recognized a different piece of Donna that was still holding on to that piece. So this might be one of those things. You just go into the next time, you shut your eyes and just spend a couple minutes doing it again and seeing how you feel. And the object is at the end to rise up, come down into that body part, and then figure out where that is in your own physical body, where that's being held. Because we hold things in our physical body.
Sure.
Whether it's this life or past life. I'm still figuring that out now. We both are.
Yeah, definitely.
Until we're done figuring it out.
Yeah. No, the body is definitely the message giver.
I'd like to thank my guest today for allowing all of us to join in on their process, their journey. And I'd like to thank you for not only listening, but coming together in a oneness vibration. Thanks again.